Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
Real Unladylike.
I'm Britt, and I'm with my ladies, Marissa and Cher.
Hi. Here we are in sync again.
I know, and as Marissa's smoking, she's talented.
It'll be for real when our periods sync.
Yes.
They have before. You don't remember that one time?
Yeah, that one time. Yeah,
That's true.
They have before. Cher, I'm just going to ask you, how was Havasu? She went to Havasu for Memorial Day weekend, and isn't Havasu known for being like wild for Memorial Day?
It is.
Yes. So I don't know if it's considered Havasu where we went. We were on the Colorado River. Like, I know it kind of like blends in together, but it was actually super chill, which was surprising, but not surprising, just because I think I expected like a lot more people in boats. But it was still pretty busy, still a good time. I mean, we had a freaking blast. It was hot. I got sunburned for the second time in my life, which is not fun.
Did you put sunblock on?
I reapplied like 20 times.
Oh.
I've only been sunburned twice in my life, and they both happened in Arizona. So, yeah. I got about 5 shades darker, which I'm not a fan of.
Well, you can pass some shades over here.
If I could, I would. I've always had an issue with like my dark complexion. Like I've never been a fan since I was little.
Do you feel like you're dark? I don't feel like you're dark.
I feel like I'm so dark, and I've struggled with that. That's been a big thing that I've struggled with, like even growing up, just my skin color. Like I've hated it. Like being a dark Latina. Like
Why do you think? Where's that stem from?
From others.
Yeah.
From others, from
like
kids, like just making
your
fun
environment.
Of me. Yeah,
okay.
And even my parents, not so much, but little comments here and there, like when Latinos think they're being cute. For example, if you're chubby, they call you gordo or gorda, right? Mm-hmm. And supposedly it's like a
cute
like
little
a
nickname.
Cute little nickname, but it's really not. Like no one wants to be called gorda. You know what I mean?
Would your parents call you that?
My mom used to call me negra.
Oh, my dad would call my mom gorda, even though she's not big. He would just call her that, and then he would call me güera or güerita. Everyone in my family was like, "Oh, mi güera."
Yeah,
yeah. Well, when I was younger, my family my parents especially, they would always say that I'm so dark, and they would like
you too. You're not even dark.
Yeah, I used to be out. I used to be out and about
you tan
all the time,
easily.
and I would tan, and I get so dark. And my dad used to like scrub my skin. And my mom would do the same thing in the shower. She's like, "You need to scrub harder. You're too dark. You need to scrub it off."
Ma'am.
I'm like, "This is my
used to
parents."
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
no.
yeah, and then like a lot of my relatives too. They would always point out that like I was always like the darker one.
Were your siblings more light complected?
Most of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
You too, Cher?
No, but I'm the darkest, I feel. I'm the darkest. But my parents were dark. My dad is dark as fuck.
Yeah, it's not our fault. We like to be out and get sun, and we tan well. Like
it's not my fault. My parents are dark.
You know what? My parents aren't.
Sir,
like I don't know where I got it
Your
from.
Your parents aren't.
So that's why I would always joke about how my mom was with the mailman.
Oh, because your parents are light complected?
Yeah. Yes. Like my dad does tan well too, so I'm guessing that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
But like for the most part they stay indoors now. So, they usually stay more light complected.
Yeah.
And here I am coming in like looking like chocolate.
Not even.
I know. I'm like, Marissa,
like milk chocolate.
Like,
to them it is.
Because you're like an olive.
I feel like I'm
color.
caramel.
Thank you. Like,
and I love caramel.
I just told somebody that because they were like tan, and I was like, ooh, like caramel.
Wait, you guys say caramel? I say caramel too. You know, some people are like
say caramel. I can't stand that.
I know.
I've had this discussion with many people.
I don't think it's caramel. It's definitely caramel.
I'm like, grow up. No, I'm just
please and thank you.
I'm just kidding.
But
no hate if you say
caramel.
Her face. The face she just made. Priceless. This is why we need to put like videos on YouTube.
Oh, hell.
Coming soon.
We
actually need to get dolled up for that though.
I hear it all the time.
That takes
we
work.
Start YouTube videos. I know,
because people want to see our hand gestures because we talk with our hands and our face
told
expressions.
Me that. She's like, it's so hard for me to listen to a podcast. She's like, but I need to see your facial expressions, your hand gestures.
Oh,
and
my God. Our facial expressions.
It's everything.
Yeah, they say it all.
Good times, I say.
Yes, it is. So, what do you... Okay, I was like... We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, what do you guys consider as someone being a high-value person, male or female? Like, what is it about a person that you see as high value? Because you share to yourself as a high value woman.
I consider myself a high value woman, in the sense of I'm feminine, I'm comfortable in my femininity, I'm charming, I have an air of sophistication to me. Don't get me wrong, there's still a little hood in here, and there's still some things I could work on, but I think my kindness, the way that I love, the way that I approach people and talk to people.
With respect.
Yeah, the way that I'm respectful and I have manners, I think that definitely makes me a high-value woman.
That's actually really hard to find.
Yeah, as well as financially, I take care of myself. I'm not out being a gold digger. Nothing wrong with that, girl. If you're a gold digger, get your money.
Yes.
But just for myself, I take care of myself, and I think that has a lot to do with being high value. Same thing for men, it doesn't, I mean, he's comfortable in his masculinity, but also is okay with his feminine side, because
and
I
open
think
to
all
it.
men, because I think all men have that,
stigma to where they feel like they have to be macho all the time.
Exactly. But at the same time, I think all men have that feminine side, and not all of them are willing to tap into it.
Right. I love vulnerability. Like,
absolutely.
It's so sexy to see them.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Like that.
Especially when it's like one-on-one, like they're vulnerable with you, and you're like, that makes you feel good, like, and you're comfortable with you.
I definitely think that's part of a high value man. Someone
yes.
who can get in touch with his femininity and can be vulnerable.
Is comfortable with it.
Communicate.
Oh my God.
Communication, like...
Yes. You should see me and
Hands
Marissa
up.
praising to the Lords over here. We love... Oh, that's like my
communication
number
is
one thing.
sexy.
It is. I love when a man is so... To me, like, a high value man is that it's like... You can communicate without being disrespectful. You can take control of your emotions. You can express yourself.
Controlling your emotions is huge.
That's everything.
You can express yourself in ways like without throwing a fit, without throwing like a tantrum. But you're hardworking. You're like, you don't necessarily need to be a family person because not everyone has like that family connection. But just even like with your friends or people in general, like you just treat others with respect. Yes. You know what I mean? Like,
it shows character.
Yes.
Character
and you also
everything.
have goals and ambition and just want more for yourself. And the money thing that that Cher said, like, you're reliable. Like, you don't need anybody else because you're independent.
Yes.
Like, two high value people together. Oh, that's it.
It's money right there.
Yeah. Not even about money. It's just, game over.
Yeah.
Like,
it's hard to find though.
Oh, hell yeah. Because everyone needs to, you need to work on yourself. Everyone does.
Yeah. And not everyone wants to. We've said that before. Not everyone wants to.
Yes.
Not everyone is willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
To be a better person. And
yeah, like my number one is communication with somebody.
That's like everyone's number one, huh?
Yeah. And remember how like I had mentioned the one recently that we decided we should just be friends. He communicates exactly the way
like you,
like me, and it's what I've been looking for, and I don't even have to ask. He just tells me. He just communicates with me like what's going on, and like okay, last week. What's today? Last week. I'm like, I don't even know what today is. Last week, we had plans to meet up for dinner. And like 2 hours before, he messages me and he says, hey, just got to work. I'm about to go work out. And then I'm going to, after that, I'm going to shower and get ready. And I'm going to dress in, some casual clothes if you don't mind. I'm like, you know what? Thank you for bringing that up because I was going to ask, what are you going to wear? Because you know how I said I like to match the energy.
This is the one that you guys said that you
weren't going to talk anymore.
Yeah.
Talking again.
No. We said that we weren't going to continue romantically. We're going to just stay friends.
Oh, got it.
And so we're trying out like the whole friends thing. And
and you're not drinking because you're on a detox, so you don't drink in front of him.
Yeah. So like it's perfect. And then I'm eating healthy and he's eating healthy. So
What's the point of that? It was great.
You? The detox?
No. Having a friendship with him.
The friendship?
What's the point of that for you?
For me, it's more of to find like-minded people that I want to connect with. And because I don't want to just, because like lately.
I smell delicious. Sorry.
This would have been the perfect time to have a camera. The way I rolled my eyes
the
way Cher smelled
Cher
herself.
needs no one to pump her up. Like,
well, she ain't gonna do it.
Who else will, right?
I'm a single woman. If I don't do it for myself, who will? Okay, and y'all saw the year I had last year. So guess what?
Pump.
And I love how you like verbalize it, because I'll smell myself. I won't say it.
Not me.
I'm gonna start speaking up about my thoughts.
Like I have intrusive thoughts all the time anyway, so like I'll randomly.
I'm like so curious. What
I have to filter my thoughts.
What her inner dialogue is.
No.
This bitch.
I honestly worry sometimes. Like I'm just like if someone could read my mind, they would be like, "What the fuck, bitch?"
Hold on, quick thing, because you like conspiracies, Cher. Did you know that 1 in 4 people don't have the inner dialogue?
Yes, I read that.
That's scary.
Fillers.
Yes.
Fillers. They're just fillers.
Because I'm just like, how can you not?
So that means that
that's so weird.
If there was one more person right here, like statistically,
yes, they would be the one to not have an inner.
I
have inner dialogue. Okay.
Mine is
on
constant.
my face.
Yeah, it's constant. Mine is constant too.
The eyebrows be moving up and down. It's like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, it's constant for sure. Yeah, that's wild. I'm just like, you don't have that voice telling you, like, don't do it.
Right?
Don't do it.
Like, you just go?
Yeah.
You just know your next step.
Yeah, you can't trust those people.
Yeah, that's weird.
They just go on impulse.
It's a robot.
You know what? We're going to be on the hunt to find somebody.
For what?
Listeners, if one of you does not have inner dialogue, please let us know.
Oh my God.
We want to pick your brain.
Oh
that's good.
If there's anything to pick, because there's
I
no inner dialogue.
But then, yeah, that's true. But then how do you know what your next step is or your next move in life in general?
Don't know.
I don't get it.
Well, we'd have to find someone to see what what kind of business are they in? What do they do for work?
Yeah. How does their daily activity looks like?
Yes.
Watch, they're the ones that are like the most successful in life, because they don't constantly
they don't overthink anything.
They just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
that's interesting.
I need to find someone. Okay, sorry, Marissa. Go.
Yeah, keep going.
I forgot what I was talking about.
The guy friendship.
Yes. Friendship. Why? Yeah, pretty much it's because I want to find people that I connect with and just do things that because I feel like I don't have to just date to hang out with people. Mm-hmm. Like we can have friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. So that's like what we're doing, and the thing is, like, he communicates so well. It makes it easy for us to just hang out.
So how was it? You had fun?
Yeah. Well, like
who paid?
I paid.
Oh, girl. Okay.
I paid.
That's a friend.
Exactly. And we had a steak dinner with salad, and so it was a good amount.
Yeah.
But and he felt bad. He couldn't believe that I was paying, and I kept telling him, no, like, it's good. I got you. Because, like, I counseled the last time we were supposed to meet, and I felt really bad, and I told you, I was going to make it up to you, so, I got you.
Yeah, this is me making it up.
Yeah, and he was like, wait, like at least can I pay half? I was like, no, I got you. He's like, okay, can I give you some 5s and for some 1s for tip? I said, why, you been working last night?
He's about to get on top of the chair and make it rain on
right? I was like, no, don't worry about it. I got the whole thing, and he was like, okay, well, I feel like I need to treat you to some, like, dessert after.
Do you guys feel like, sorry, because we were talking about like high value men and women, and then like, I don't know, my mind just fucking wandered.
Because you have the inner dialogue.
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
Do you guys feel like women that work at a strip club or do OnlyFans, but OnlyFans like where they show everything, like the more explicit type of OnlyFans, do you feel like they're not considered high value women?
I used to think that they were not. But nowadays, it's different. Because I guess, because there's like...
No judgment. I'm just asking because I would like to ask people's different opinions. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to stomp on somebody else's hustle. Mm-hmm. Like, if that's what you do for work, that's what you do for work. But for me, it's all in how you treat yourself and how you treat other people. Like, that's where I see the value in somebody's, in somebody's, character and their personality is like, what do they think of themselves? If they hate their job and they're doing it just because, it's
cash.
Yeah, it's just because, like, and they're unhappy with everything else, then maybe do something else, get out of it. But if it's somebody who's like, they know this is their hustle and they are good at it, and, they find it, they see it as a form of art. Because in a way it is a form of art, It's how you present yourself. You're dancing, you're performing. And with OnlyFans, it's art too, because you have to capture the right picture, right? The right angles. So in all of those ways, to me, it's their form of expression of art. And I mean, not everybody can do it. Sometimes, I used to say, well, if I didn't have kids, I'd probably go dance because it's so easy. But I mean, I don't have that self-confidence to be able to put myself up there.
Me either. I don't have and I don't have the patience for those men and shit.
Right?
Keep your hands to yourself. You don't own me. Like,
it takes a special person to handle all that, because I would have gotten kicked out.
What about you, Cher?
I've never thought about it. Quite frankly, because I don't care enough to like, like, I try not to get involved in people's lives.
Yeah. Like, so, you do you.
Yeah. So to me, it's like, oh, you got an OnlyFans, you a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Do you get
make
your
money off of it?
Yeah. Do you get your money? Because I feel like if I had the body or whatever to do it, I'd probably do it too. You know what I mean? So, do you? I've never actually sat to think like, are they or are they not a high value woman? But like Marissa said, I do think it depends on you as a person. To me, it's like, oh, because you have an OnlyFans and you're super pretty and you make all this money, like, don't be a bitch, And I think not being bitchy adds on to, like, you being more of a high-value woman than not, right? Being your personality, being a good person, still caring about others. I think it all does go back to,
you could have, like, this nightlife that you live or, like, but then some people would never even know because the way you present and carry yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. Character. Not everybody knows how to treat others a certain way. They just see themselves on a high ass pedal.
Hold on, I have another topic, and I don't know if you guys are gonna get like offended or
Just say it.
Because you guys have kids and I don't have kids, and I don't know how you guys raise your kids, so I'm not trying to like offend anybody. How do you guys
pay my bills?
Oh yeah, fucking Cher. She's funny. She said that today. She's like, I don't know, I'm not your mom and I don't pay your bills. That's why I said you made me laugh.
It's none of my business. But go ahead.
Okay, so in my human development class, the professor brought up how we're living in a generation where we're teaching kids to all be winners, and how in the long run that's gonna affect kids because they're not gonna know what it feels like to lose and to work hard to win, and they're not gonna know what it feels like to fall on their face. So they're not gonna know how to
function.
To control the highs and lows. How do you guys feel about that?
But what does he? What is the reasoning behind her thinking that we're not teaching them, that we're only teaching them to win? Like what?
Oh, because she used an example as like sports. How now everybody gets a trophy.
I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, how like everybody gets a trophy. How
for participation. I disagree 100% with that, and a lot of parents disagree.
But she was saying too that it's like fact, like statistically, like scientifically proven that's why kids now it's more like more kids are experiencing depression and anxiety because of these emotions. They don't know how to handle it. And when she was explaining it, all of us in the class were like mind blown. We're like, this is true because look at us growing up. It was different. And have you guys not noticed like our generation is a lot stronger and more hardworking, less lazy than the generation that's coming up? I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It was a good topic in class.
No, yeah, it is. Like participation awards, I see no point in that, because now you're just teaching them, oh yeah, you can show up to work, you can show up to school, you don't have to do the work or turn it in, and you'll still pass and get an A. That's what that's teaching them.
But that happens today in this day and age.
No, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but she's saying like kids in the younger generation because that happens now for us.
Oh, no.
Employees who...
No, she's saying that's what this new generation is being taught.
And that's how that's how our generation is teaching our kids. Like we were the last generation to like.
But that's what I'm trying to say. We have people in our generation that are just like that anyway.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like adults.
Really?
Show up that I've had multiple employees who show up to work just to show up to work and do the bare minimum.
Okay.
They're lazy. So to me it's like it's the way your parents raise you too, you know. So I'll speak for myself because I don't like to speak on anybody else's parenting skills. As a single parent, I will be completely honest in saying that I spoil the fuck out of my child.
You do.
And I think a lot of that has to do because mentally I'm trying to make up for what I didn't have, as well as for not being able to provide the fact that he doesn't, or provide a father figure for him. Don't get me wrong. He's got two parents and he doesn't miss not having another parent because he does have two moms, right? But in my mind, I still think like, fuck, he doesn't have a dad, you know? So I think I try to, and again, he's not lacking. It's not like he sits back and he's like, I don't have a dad. Like he doesn't care. Like he jokes about it, you know? But I think for me, as well as for, excuse me, my baby mom, because she's the same way. I feel like she spoils him just as much. I think for both of us, it's just trying to make up for, you know, whatever we're lacking or whatever we lacked in growing up. Yeah. You know, so he is very spoiled, but I will also say, it's not benefiting him. I'll tell you that. Me spoiling him is not benefiting him in any way because, you know, they do become kind of bratty.
Is he bratty?
Yes and no. Here's the thing. My son's a good kid. You know, he goes to high school. He takes college classes. Like, he goes to the college. He ran his own business before. He's very responsible. Like, I don't have any issues with him. Even on the few times that he's gone out, he's always a good kid. And, you know, I don't have any super major complaints. But I have seen his bratty instances. You know, I can count on two hands the times that he's been bratty in his whole life. So, no, he's not bratty, but he does have his bratty moments. I also think that because he wasn't a super bratty child when he is, it's almost 10 times worse to me because I'm like,
yeah, it's like, how dare you
be bratty when I've provided everything I've provided?
Right, you ungrateful little, yeah,
like you ungrateful little shit. But then I'm like, yo, but if I sit him next to half of these other kids, like, my son would never. Like, he doesn't even.
Do you guys trip out when you're like out in public and you see kids disrespecting their
Hell
parents?
yeah, I do.
So any bad kid, I'm like, ew.
Hell yeah, I do. Like, so when me and my son were are out, and a kid. This was like back when he was in like what, junior high, and I don't let him act up out in public. He threw himself on the floor in Target twice in his lifetime.
In junior high?
No. Oh. Like in elementary. And I put
Britt was like, wait a minute.
No. Let me bring it back. And I had to put a stop to it because I told him, look, you don't.
Britt was judging.
Yeah,
it was
totally. I would too. Junior high, that's a bit old. And so I told him, you don't act like that out in public, and you better not act like that at home. But if you can't act like that at home, you better not act like that out in public. So he shut that down. So when we were out, like when he was in junior high, this kid was talking back to his mom, hitting the mom.
Hitting in public?
Yes. And yelling. And I'm just like looking at this kid like, what the heck? My son looks at me and says, Mom, I can't believe this kid like has the nerve to act like that in public and treat his mom like that.
You're all, see why
I said,
you on check?
If I catch you acting like that in public, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That's embarrassing, huh?
It is. It is not okay. It is not okay.
It's wild. It is wild.
Like parents.
And whenever I hear like kids crying, I'm like, get your fucking kid.
Seriously, I say the same thing.
Get your fucking kid.
It's like, get your kid and get the fuck out of here and handle him. You know,
I don't like children.
I love mine.
My son.
Yeah.
And a few others. You know, I don't hate
would you have kids? More kids?
No, fuck no. Are you
What
kidding
if your
me?
partner wanted more kids?
Nope.
You know what?
We can't be partners.
You know what? I can't say I hate kids. I hate bad kids.
Same.
I love good kids.
I don't love good kids.
She's all they're tolerable.
Skirt. I'm gonna stop you right there. I hate bad kids. I can tolerate good kids.
Mm-hmm.
But and
that's what I meant.
Babies is cool. Babies is cool. Like I'll carry. You know, let me see your baby. Let me carry it. But as long as
I'm not that person.
As long as I can give him back.
Yeah,
it's like 10 minutes. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm more of a dog person. I'm more of a dog person now. Yeah, I'm more of a dog person now.
Like 2 months ago, you said you weren't.
I know. But
the times change. The times are changing. The seasons are changing.
Okay.
If you were to see me with Teddy Bear, I'm the cutest dog mom out there. He was out at the river with me.
He went? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He went. Yeah, he showed it. Teddy came along. He was good on the car ride. I'm just like, Teddy Bear, I love you. He's so bad, too, though.
I love you.
He's a menace. He's a menace. A little demon running around. But he's so cute. He's so cute. I love him.
So you went to the lake this past weekend, and I went to the Thunder Down Under.
Yes! Tell us, how was it?
So we went.
Wait, where was it at?
In Agora Hills at the
Canyon Club, you said, right? Okay, I haven't been to the Canyon Club in like 15
Wow.
The last
I didn't know that was so open.
That's what we said. We thought it closed down. The last time I went, honestly, was probably over 10 years ago, and I saw Warren G.
Oh, shit.
Of course, Mima.
Okay.
I think I was there like 6 years ago.
Okay.
Sold out.
For Thunder
who?
Down Under?
The Thunder Down Under sold out. I swear to God, there was
women
nothing.
are horny, huh?
That's what I said. It was probably so loud in there with screams.
It was loud.
Married women are
yes.
horny.
They were all like in their
they wow out.
They're
40s,
like 40s, 50s,
yep.
60s, blonde hair everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Like everywhere. I told my friend when we were walking in, I was like, oh my God. I was like, we do not fit the description over here. Okay? We did not.
But we didn't get the memo.
For real. We went for my friend David's like belated late birthday.
Okay.
And oh my God, you guys, it was wild. These ladies, we got the front table. So my friend David was at the very front and I was beside him at the very front. And then our two friends were sitting behind us because they were like long quinceañera tables. And
oh shit,
yeah, like long rows of tables because they wanted to pack it as much as they can. Tell me why I took off the hostess belt.
Ooh, okay. Fun. Britt is out.
He came up to us, and he went like that for me to take off his
like
belt.
how?
Yeah, well, I took off his belt and tried to unbutton his pants, and I gave his balls a little.
Britt, like, I took his belt off with my teeth.
She fondled his little.
And the belt fell, and he was like, "Can you put it on stage for me?" I was like, "Oh, I was gonna take it." Just kidding.
She's all putting it around her.
I know. Honestly, I'm like swinging it in the air like a cowgirl. Oh my God! But it was so much fun. It was fun because of the people that like I went with, you know. But I don't know. Those men don't do anything for me.
Yeah. No, it's just for entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but those ladies, they did it for those ladies. Let me tell you. I swear I saw your guys' moms there. I saw moms, tias, grandmas. I swear I was like
smacking asses, fondling.
Which one of your mamas was at the Thunder Down Under
with blonde hair? If one of your moms or tias or ninas or someone has blonde hair, she was there.
The grandma. Who's grandma?
Someone could get your grandma.
The grandmas are wild.
Because they don't give a fuck. That's how I'm going to be when I get older.
Yeah, I mean, what
no
do you
fucks given.
You know what I mean? What do you have to lose?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You get to an age where it's just like that. It's like, what do you have to lose? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We outside.
And I know for a fact they were either on Adderall or coked out.
Stop.
Yeah, because the host, first of all, his high beams, and when I say high beams, I mean his eyes. I was like, can you close those eyes?
You mean the dancers? Yeah. I thought you meant like the women.
Oh, no,
yeah,
the dancers.
Dancers. I feel like, yeah.
For sure.
I feel like, yeah, they're on something for sure.
I was like, those high beams,
liquor,
turn them off.
drugs, something, yeah.
Both, a cocktail.
Thrown out somehow.
Mm-hmm. Is that us being stereotypical?
Yes.
Because I just feel like if that was me, I'm getting high.
I'm drinking.
It's like, I need something.
Dude,
yeah.
We went and the bartender poured us, one of the girls we went with, she likes to drink. And I was like, well, I'm a social drinker, so I'm going to drink. Mm-hmm. She was like, I don't want to get up during the show, so let's double fist. And I was like, okay, I'm down. She's like, let's get doubles and double fist. So we each got 2 double tequila pineapples. Well, that's what I got. She got something else to drink, but 2 double tequila pineapples, and that's why I was hungover.
That's
for
like
3
counting
days.
4 drinks back to back.
And but the girl that served us, the bartender, her pour was heavy.
Oh, what's her name? So we can.
I have no idea.
So people know to tip her more.
I was like, oh damn.
That's the kind of bartenders we like, though.
Mm-hmm. Until we regret it the next morning.
That's how you make friends.
Or the next 3 days.
Yeah, it ain't the same. Mama, this is 30?
Yep.
I ain't ready.
At this age, it's hard.
I am not
ready.
ready.
It takes a few days. It takes a few days.
What's your hangover remedy?
I don't have one.
You don't? What's yours, Marissa?
Well, for me, I hydrate before bed. I hydrate and I eat.
No, the next day. I'm talking about the next day.
No, but that's what's important.
Okay, but I'm asking you, what do you do when you're hungover the next day?
Okay. Okay. If I fuck up,
drink the water and the. I do that too. I do that.
No, but I'm asking you guys the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. Sleep it off and hydrate.
That's what everyone says. I can't do that shit. I'm sweating.
And then lay out in the sun. I lay out. I lay out in the sun.
Really?
Pedialyte to go to.
Yeah, Pedialyte. Any kind of
Liquid
electrolytes
IV.
like coconut water helps a lot. But for me, laying out in the sun helps so much. Like that, something with that natural vitamin D, it really helps, and it opens up the pores. I guess to let all that out.
Vitamin D that night. Okay.
Oh, well, not that kind of vitamin D is gonna help your hangover, but that'd be a different kind of fun.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
die.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
But we should plan one of those nights.
You guys are making me hot. Honestly, I don't know if I would go again.
Really?
Yeah. But on that note, that's enough for tonight. Okay, ladies? We're talking about too much vitamin D over here and I'm getting hot. So we want to thank you guys for listening and keeping up with us. I don't know. That's it. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you for listening to another episode of
Real Unladylike. Bye.
Bye.